everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today I'm doing an unboxing and initial first look at this portable monitor from InnoView. This is a 15.6 inch portable monitor. It has IPS panel, it's full HD, innovate for your view. And I did do a review, or I did an unboxing of an InnoView monitor in the past on the channel. And I did run into a few issues with that one and it did have this weird stand, right? It's like this cover that kind of looked like an iPad cover, but you had to fold it a bunch of different weird ways to kind of make it stand up. And I just had issues with it. And, you know, I think, made a comment on the video afterwards that I was maybe doing it wrong when I did the unboxing, but it was not intuitive, right? Basically, that's the gist of it. Now, InnoView did send me a different monitor. This is a newer model, I believe, and it does not have that weird origami stand, and instead it has a built-in kickstand as part of the monitor itself. So basically the main problem I had with the other one should be solved now because there is no weird folding stand. So if you open this up, some information on how to connect it, different cables, it's a warranty card, a little bit of an instruction on if you are trying to hook up a phone to this. And then basically you get a bunch of cables. So this is a USB-C to USB-C cable. There's a power adapter, brick, which has a regular USB on it. It's a USB to USB-C, so you can plug this in if you need the power. There's a HDMI to, it looks like a mini HDMI cable. And then there is a USB-C to regular USB cable. So you have a few different ways to hook this thing up, a few different cables for the different methods that you might use. And basically, you just have the monitor. Similar to the other one, there's an InnoView sticker here that kind of talks about this. It looks like this can be peeled off, and there's no big logo on there. The last one I had a big logo on the bottom, which I didn't really like. So I'm glad this one does not have it. And then as you can see, you know, as part of the frame itself, there's a metal kickstand. It's got rubber feet on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably hard to see. Rubber feet there, rubber feet here. So when you set it up, you can tilt it at a bunch of different angles. And it's a much more stable situation than the other monitor stand that I had, right? So very much a better stand. Now, as I said, depending on what you're plugging into this, you may or may not need to plug it into power. And how you would do that, you do see a couple different inputs here. So you have a headphone jack, you've got a power button, a little jog wheel control. And this looks like an input that says no power supply. So basically, I think that means do not plug a power supply into that USB-C port. But on the other side, you have full function USB-C, so 2 inputs there, and a mini HDMI. This one might be it looks like it says iOS. So if you're trying to use an iPhone plugged into it, then you might have to use that. Basically, I'm assuming that the way that it works is you plug a lightning cable into this, and then this plugs into that USB-C. So we might try that out here real quick. So what I'm going to do for the purposes of this video is I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Echo, turn off the video lights. So as you can see here, I have this plugged in, and I dimmed the lights here. It's kind of hard to see the screen with the lights being so bright in my basement, but you can adjust the brightness here. Now this is basically max brightness, and it's not super bright, but I mean it's good enough, I guess, if you're using it as a as a monitor. So I just have this hooked up. It is connected to my MacBook Pro, just using a single USB-C cable, and it's set at 1080p. So obviously you can use it as an extension. You can use it as a as a monitor. So I mean, you can use it as a monitor, obviously. So I mean, it looks pretty good. Again, it's hard to show on this with my camera here. Echo, turn on the video lights. So it's hard to tell, because I do have these lights pretty bright, but you can use it as an extension to your computer if you want a second monitor. If you want to take it to Panera Bread or Starbucks or something like that and kind of work with two monitors, you can easily do that. You just set it up and a single USB-C cable and you're good to go. So yeah, I guess the other thing I can try to show here is whether or not it will connect to an iPhone. So in order to do that, I will need to connect a power cable to it. So I just plug that into a power bank that I had here, and then basically plug in a lightning cable, and you have to plug it into the other side, and then plug in your phone. And once I do, I plug in my phone, and then basically you can cast your phone to it just by plugging it in. So I don't know if this does do like...
This is a foldable wireless travel charger for Apple products, right? So it will support charging 3 devices with a single charger. So you can charge your iPhone, you can charge AirPods, Apple Watch, or possibly just 2 iPhones and your Apple Watch. So we'll open this up. It looks...
So as you can see, you can use this in an AirPlay casting mode. I'm just playing one of my YouTube videos on here. So, basically like I was showing, you plug in your iPhone or whatnot to the side port. You have to have a separate power, and then you can use it as basically a AirPlay device. I mean, if you do go back and you exit it and you go to a vertical screen, it will show your phone. But if you get into a video and you have it playing horizontally or landscape mode, then it does shift into landscape mode as well. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, I mean, anything that you have a USB-C video output or a way to output to a USB-C or an HDMI. So if you have a Chromecast, you have an Apple TV, you have some of these other types of devices, streaming devices, you can use with this as well, kind of as well as your laptop, right? So, it's one of these things where hopefully, for the most part, you can set this up without having to have all these extra cables for power. I mean, ideally, I think that's where it would be most interesting for me, is if I was using this, kind of as a standalone single cable operation would be the optimal, because otherwise then you have to have a power cable and, plug it in and all of that. So it's kind of a pain in the butt from that perspective, because then you're talking about basically just another monitor where you have to kind of keep plugged in. So I think it really works well in those situations where you want a portable monitor and you don't really have, some big power need. You just want to kind of have a single single connection with your MacBook, or if you have a Windows computer that has a USB-C out for video, you can use that as well. So overall, I mean, I really do like this, and I do think this is a much better way to construct this by having this foldable kickstand. Now, the only problem with this now is you don't have a carrying case for it. So the other version that had that kind of origami case, you could use that as a carrying case for the device. So you could protect it while you were traveling or while you were kind of toting it around. Now this one does not have that. So if you were going to transport this, I don't know what you do to keep it from getting the screen scratched up or getting the actual device kind of marred up and messed up. So that's kind of a downfall. It would have been better if they gave you the origami case or a case for it as part of the package so that you wouldn't have to worry about getting it damaged. So it's kind of one of those trade-offs, a better stand, but no case protection. The other one, the stand was the case, and then you had a case. So not sure 100% how I feel about that right this moment. But if I was going to travel a lot with it, that would be kind of a bummer. I don't know if InnoView sells those separately. It might be something I'd have to look into. But overall, the device is nicely made. It's kind of like a aluminum metal. And that's basically all I wanted to kind of quickly show in this video. I just wanted to show connecting to a couple devices, give you the overall look at this. Now I've got fingerprints all over it, but luckily they give you a microfiber cloth so that you can keep the screen clean and that sort of thing. So I will link to this in the description below. If you have any questions or you want to check out the other video I did a while back on the other InnoView monitor, go ahead and do that. I'll link to that as well. This is Andrew from T is for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.